Have you ever wished to leave the noise and chaos behind and drift away to a paradise where crystal clear waters meet soft, white shores? Where every moment feels like a gentle pause in time, and the sky turns into a masterpiece at dusk? Well, today, we're going on a virtual tour of the most beautiful islands in the world, not just scenic spots, but living dreams waiting to unfold. Number 1. Tahiti. Tahiti is the heart and soul of French Polynesia, an island bursting with life, culture, and contrasts. It's the largest island in the archipelago, shaped like a figure eight, with Tahiti Nui, the larger part, and Tahiti Iti, the smaller, more secluded peninsula. Towering mountains cloak its interior, while black sand beaches line its coasts. Lush waterfalls tumble through jungle valleys, and the air smells of vanilla, salt, and tiare flowers. Tahiti is more than a destination, it's a mood, a rhythm. It's where French sophistication meets Polynesian soul. With its wild beauty, volcanic landscapes, and vibrant traditions, it offers a rich, immersive experience that goes beyond the beach. Take a day to hike into the island's lush interior and discover gems like Faramai Waterfalls, a trio of cascading falls nestled in the rainforest, or Pahi Gardens, where clear rivers and tropical flowers create a fairytale setting. Explore the black sand beaches. Unlike its sister islands, Tahiti is known for its volcanic black sand beaches. Head to Plage de la Pointe Venus, where you can lounge, swim, or picnic under palm trees with a view of the lighthouse. Go lagoon kayaking, or paddleboarding across the glassy waters of Lagoon de Panalia, a stunning turquoise lagoon, where coral gardens teem with marine life right beneath your board. Tahiti's coral reefs are alive with colorful fish, rays, and sea turtles. There are diving spots like the aquarium and the wrecks of the Catalina. Number 2. Whitsunday Islands. Tucked within the heart of the Great Barrier Reef, the Whitsunday Islands are a shimmering cluster of 74 tropical islands along Australia's Queensland coast. Imagine emerald isles floating in aquamarine waters, fringed by coral reefs and swaying palms, untouched, serene, and spectacularly alive. These islands, mostly uninhabited and protected as national parks, are a perfect fusion of nature's elegance and adventure's call. From the sky, they look like watercolor art. Up close, they feel like stepping into a living paradise. With Whitehaven Beach consistently ranked among the world's best, and the Great Barrier Reef at their doorstep, these islands embody the perfect blend of iconic landscapes and untouched wilderness. You must sail between the islands like a true explorer. Hop aboard a catamaran, or a luxury yacht, and island hop through turquoise waters. Whether you're sailing for a day or living on a boat for a week, you'll be treated to secret coves, sea turtles gliding past your hull, and uninhabited beaches that feel like your own private paradise. Step into a postcard at Whitehaven Beach, with sand made of 98% pure silica. Whitehaven is so white it practically glows. Hike up to Hill Inlet Lookout, and watch the sand swirl with the tides, creating a marble-like canvas that changes every hour. Take a scenic flight over Heart Reef, a naturally formed coral in the perfect shape of a heart. For a slower pace, rent a kayak or paddleboard and glide across the calm, crystal clear waters. Sunset paddles here are magical when the sky turns pink and orange and the water reflects it like glass. Spot playful dolphins, giant sea turtles, and even humpback whales, especially between June and September. On the islands themselves, you might run into goannas, cockatoos, and wallabies, especially on Long Island or Daydream Island. Number 3. Bora Bora. Located about 230 kilometers northwest of Tahiti, Bora Bora is a small, lush island surrounded by a vibrant turquoise lagoon and protected by a coral reef. In the center of the island stands Mount Otemanu, a dramatic, jagged peak rising from the jungle like the spire of a forgotten temple. The island is ringed by smaller islets, called motus, and is dotted with some of the most luxurious over-water bungalows in the world. The water, so clear and blue, it looks unreal. The sand, like powdered sugar. The air, filled with the scent of tropical flowers and the distant rhythm of Polynesian drums. The island has a kind of magnetic pull that blends luxury, nature, and serenity like no other place on Earth. Stay in an over-water bungalow. This is the Bora Bora experience. Imagine waking up to gentle waves beneath your feet, sipping coffee as reef sharks swim below your glass floor, and jumping straight into the lagoon from your private deck. Mount Otemanu hike or jeep safari. For the adventurous, a hike or 4x4 safari up the slopes of Mount Otemanu reveals epic views of the lagoon and beyond. Along the way, you'll learn about the island's World War II history, native flora, and ancient Polynesian myths. Hop on a traditional canoe or a sleek speedboat for a full lagoon tour. You'll swim with stingrays that glide like underwater birds and black-tip reef sharks that are surprisingly gentle. The coral gardens are so colorful, you'll feel like you're inside a living painting. Sunset cruise with champagne, drifting across the water at sunset with a glass of bubbly in hand. The sky turns cotton candy pink, the mountains go dark and mysterious, and the ocean reflects it all like a mirror. Have dinner on the beach with your feet in the sand, torches flickering, and the sound of ukuleles in the background. Try fresh-caught mahi-mahi, coconut rice, and the famous poisson crua Tahitian ceviche made with lime and coconut milk. Number 4. Fiji. Welcome to Fiji, a sun-kissed archipelago of over 330 islands nestled in the heart of the South Pacific. Imagine stepping onto soft, powdery beaches framed by swaying palms, diving into warm, coral-rich waters, and being welcomed by locals with heartfelt smiles and the word Beulah. The islands are untouched and wild in some places, luxurious and pampering in others. From its sparkling lagoons to jungle waterfalls, from coral atolls to mountain villages. Don't stick to just one island. Fiji was made for island hopping. Take a boat ride to the Mamanuca or Yasawa Islands. You'll cruise past emerald green islets, find hidden coves, and stumble onto beaches where you might be the only person there. If you've ever dreamed of swimming in a giant aquarium, this is it. Fiji is home to the soft coral capital of the world. Grab your snorkel or go full scuba and explore the Rainbow Reef or the Great White Wall. You'll see neon fish, friendly reef sharks, and coral gardens that look like underwater fireworks, and chase waterfalls in Tavuni. Tavuni is called the Garden Island, and for good reason. Hike through the lush rainforest to Boma Falls, where 3 tiers of waterfalls cascade into natural swimming pools. Between May and October, you can snorkel alongside majestic manta rays. They glide by like gentle giants, with wingspans that can reach up to 20 feet. Take a longboat deep into the highlands, past jungle cliffs, bamboo groves, and remote villages. You might even get to ride a traditional bamboo raft. Number 5. Capri. Just off Italy's glittering Amalfi coast, Capri is a jewel of the Tyrrhenian Sea. It's a small island only 4 square miles, but don't let its size fool you. Capri is packed with natural wonders, rich history, upscale charm, and an undeniable sense of magic. Towering limestone cliffs plunge into sapphire blue waters, secret grottos shimmer in the sun, and cobblestone paths lead to ancient villas surrounded by blooming bougainvillea. Capri isn't just about looks though, it has plenty of them. It's the feeling of the place. The scent of lemon trees in the breeze, the dramatic cliffs that look like they're sculpted by gods. The effortless blend of nature, myth, and luxury. Capri is timeless, cinematic, and seductive in the way only Italy can be. Explore the Blue Grotto. Picture this, you're in a tiny rowboat, ducking low to enter a sea cave. And suddenly, the whole inside glows electric blue. The sunlight slips through an underwater opening, lighting the water like it's lit from within. Wander the Piazzetta Capri Town Square. They call it the living room of the world. This small square buzzes with life, elegance, and espresso. Sip a cappuccino, people watch, and maybe even spot a celebrity or two. Visit the Gardens of Augustus. These beautifully terraced gardens overlook the famous rocks and the winding Via Crop. They're small but stunning, filled with colorful flowers and exotic plants. It's a peaceful escape with jaw-dropping views. Capri sunsets are legendary. For the most authentic vibe, head to Punta Carina Lighthouse near Anacapri. Fewer tourists, peaceful cliffs, and a golden view that melts into the sea.
Number 6. Galapagos Islands. Located about 600 miles off the coast of Ecuador in the Pacific Ocean, the Galapagos Islands are an archipelago of 19 volcanic islands and dozens of islets. Picture this, rugged black lava fields colliding with pristine white beaches, crystal clear waters teeming with sea lions, and giant tortoises lumbering through ancient highland forests. It's one of the few places on Earth where animals have absolutely no fear of humans. You can literally snorkel next to playful sea lions, sunbathe a few feet from marine iguanas, or walk beside blue-footed boobies doing their funky mating dance. Imagine plunging into deep blue waters and seeing graceful green sea turtles glide beside you. Visit the Charles Darwin Research Station on Santa Cruz Island. This is where science meets conservation. You'll learn about the incredible efforts to protect endangered species, especially the famous Galapagos giant tortoise. Hike up Sierra Negra volcano on Isabela Island. This is one of the world's largest volcanic craters. The trail winds through otherworldly lava landscapes and offers sweeping views that feel like you're walking on Mars. Paddle quietly through crystal waters surrounded by penguins, rays, and curious marine iguanas. And the giant tortoises are living proof. Some weigh over 500 pounds and live longer than most of us, over 100 years. Number 7, Isle of Skye. Tucked away off the rugged west coast of Scotland, the Isle of Skye is a landscape straight out of a fantasy novel. Imagine jagged mountain ranges cloaked in mist, emerald hills that roll into dramatic sea cliffs, and fairy tale pools carved into ancient rock. It's wild, it's raw, and it's utterly otherworldly. The name Skye comes from the Norse word skewi, meaning cloud island. Hike the Quairoing. This surreal landscape looks like it was sculpted by giants. Towering cliffs, green valleys, and eerie rock formations give it a dreamlike quality. You'll feel like you're walking across the spine of a sleeping dragon. Explore the fairy pools. Take a scenic walk along a river to discover a series of crystal clear, turquoise waterfalls and pools. They're icy cold, but if you're brave, take a dip. Or just sit on a rock, listen to the rushing water, and pretend you're in a Celtic legend. Next, visit Dunvegan Castle, home to the Clan MacLeod for over 800 years. This castle blends history and romance. Inside, you'll find ancient heirlooms like the legendary fairy flag, said to bring victory in battle. Climb the Old Man of Storr, one of Skye's most iconic landmarks. It's a towering rock formation that juts out from the hillside like a finger pointing to the sky. So there you have it, 7 slices of paradise that go beyond beaches and beyond imagination. Whether you're dreaming of mythic lagoons or marble cliffs, these islands remind us that beauty isn't just seen, it's felt. Which one's calling your name? Let us know in the comments, and don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more adventures that inspire. Until next time, keep exploring.